Hi guys, welcome back to YoffInTheBox. We're here again in Boca, beautiful sunshine, and local footballer Rudin has asked me to work on some of his skills with him to help get him to the next level with his game. He's playing at a decent level, but with my help and technique advice, I think he can make it to a higher level. So let's get into it.
The first thing I looked at with Rudin was the 7-up challenge, so it was 7 parts of the body. And as you can see, he started fairly hectic and a bit chaotic, not really in control. So my first goal was to slow him down for a start, and start by focusing on just going up one side of the body like this. And here's Rudin in action, already showing a lot more control just minutes later. And within minutes he'd already started getting 6 of the 7 touches. Just look at the difference between his first attempt and minutes later, after a bit of technique advice, already getting a lot closer to where he needed to be. He then wanted to work on round the world, and as you can see, his first few attempts were frustrating him. So I knew that starting with a simple skill most pros can't do like this was going to help him get a right base for it, and within minutes he was already getting a lot closer. Again, see the difference between his first few attempts and then later on. Already he's getting a lot closer to catching that ball. Rudin told me he'd seen the Suarez flare flick and wanted to master that, but I knew from seeing his first few attempts that his foot wasn't high enough off the ground, so that's what we worked on at first. And again, very quickly, he was getting a lot closer to getting the trick sussed. Look at the difference between his first attempt, where his foot's barely off the floor, and his second attempt, which is much higher off the floor, giving him enough time to get his foot round and almost catch the ball there. Rudin told me that when volleying or half volleying the ball would often get up and away from him. So we were working at first on keeping his knee over the ball and keeping it low, driven. And again, very quickly, you can see his technique was getting pretty good actually. His knee over the ball, good technique, and keeping the ball low. Then we had a bit of downtime, as you can see, just 2 kids playing in the playground, a bit of target practice. He then wanted to work on catching the ball on your head, which I explained to him was not very useful in a game, but quite fun nonetheless. As you can see, we had quite a good time trying this one. And then it was back to more useful aspects, heading this time, and I was very surprised with how responsive he was to this. And then just before the end of the session, we had a bit of freestyle, keeping the ball up. He was showing just how much potential he had. A very coachable player. Cheers, Rudin.
Hi people, thanks for watching YoffInTheBox.
Cheers Rudin, amigo.
My friend.
Suerte.